Flowers for Will Z? You had flowers you wanted to
Well,
give out. Flowers to
absolutely.
me?
Oh, absolutely. Flowers for Will Z. Absolutely. Flowers for you. Much deserved. But that wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh.
Flowers need to be given to one Vivek Ranadive.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Vivek deserves his flowers.
Uncle V.
Uncle V deserves his flowers. And I'm just.
That's my bad.
I look. The same energy needs to be kept. This guy, I didn't say all this, so I can say whatever I want. I can say that Vivek isn't really doing that much or whatever the case may be. He's not, other people deserve that type of credit and praise before we get to Vivek or whatever. I can say that. Because I was also the one that said when things were going bad, well, there's a number of different factors why things are going bad. Yes, Vivek may play a role in it, but there's other reasons to that. No. Not for everyone else. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. Not saying they're wrong. No, I'm just saying it starts at the top. Vivek needs to sell. He did it. He did it. Same energy needs to be kept because everything is great right now. They're winning. They've made all the right trades and free agent signings. They've made great draft picks. They've got a great culture with the coach. I need the same flowers from those who had those same outlooks. Like I said, I can do something different because I didn't say that. I can look at it a certain way. But those of you who said it was all Vivek's fault when it was going bad, you must go to wherever you get flowers, present them to the Golden One Center.
Fig and Vine.
Go to Fig and Vine. Present them at the door of the Golden One Center and say, here, Vivek, here are your flowers because you're doing everything right now.
You want them to kiss the ring while they're there too? I don't know.
I don't think he wears rings.
I don't think he does either.
No.
He doesn't strike me as a jewelry type.
No.
He wouldn't freak out if he left his necklace at home like I did.
No. He wears Jordans though.
He does wear Jordans. Yeah. He does wear Jordans. Okay. You're not wrong. As a matter of fact, I was looking at something. I don't remember what video it was, but I was trying to respond to some of the comments on the ESPN 1320 YouTube page. And I'm sure it was one of the videos with James or maybe it was Brendan. We were talking about something, the direction of the Kings, right? One of the first remarks was, well, Vivek's not involved anymore. And it's like, all right. Okay, like that's cool. We're just, it's so funny how what people like to latch on to and believe is 100% true. We've tried to tell you for a minute that Vivek is not nearly as involved as you think that he is. And when it was Jaden Ivey and he was the 4th best player in the draft, Vivek wants Keegan Murray. Everybody else wants Jaden Ivey. I have not heard that narrative since the Summer League game was played. How did that die so quickly? It's like, wait a minute, Keegan's good. Oh, he couldn't have been Vivek's guy. Okay, let's just drop this and not mention it again. You read that in the very first article after projections started coming out.
Yeah,
I think it might have been in The Athletic. I can't remember where it was. Well, I don't know. Vivek Ranadive is in the Keegan Murray camp, so Kangs, you never know where this is gonna go.
Keegan Murray camp.
Ain't nobody said a damn word about that since.
Not nothing.
I ain't even heard one person go, man, Vivek was right. Good thing he didn't listen to basketball people, and we went and got Keegan Murray. No, they just pretended like that narrative wasn't out there. They just pretended like national writers weren't writing that about the Sacramento Kings. It's funny. The national media, screw the national media. Unless they have something to say negatively about Vivek, then we're going to talk about it.
Bang. Facts. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, right? And look, I can make the argument that since the bubble, Vivek Ranadive has done everything right.
Sure.
He went out.
Starting with firing Vlade Divac.
Fired Vlade Divac. because
this feels mean, and I'm sorry. I have nothing against Vlade.
Well, it is mean. It's not as mean as Buddy Hield's shot of the day, but it is mean. Buddy Hield's shot of the day is always unwarranted.
Here, I'll say something nice about Buddy Hield. I kind of like his style. He cracked Hunter Patterson's top 10 styles
Buddy
in the NBA.
Dress.
Yeah, like
Buddy got jewel game too.
He had a nice. I saw him on League Fits with a nice little jacket. Hunter Patterson going to be with us in just a little bit. He wrote about the beam over on The Athletic, so we'll talk to him. But I just wanted to say something nice about Buddy Hield.
Yeah, thank you. Finally,
off the court.
Thank you.
Still think he's a jackass, but he's got some style.
Yeah, he does have some style. I like Buddy's style.
But to your point,
I mean, we got Vlade, and I agree with James Ham. If the bubble doesn't happen, Vlade doesn't, and you said it too.
No doubt.
Forget you, but if the bubble doesn't happen, Vlade doesn't get fired.
No doubt.
But it did happen, and he saw what happened in the bubble, and he said, "We've got to end this right now, or something's got to change." Right? The story goes, something's got to change. Everybody wasn't on board, so he's like, "All right, well, I got to do what I got to do," and ever since that moment, he's been on point. Whether it's his decisions or it's still his decisions, but his decisions to fall back and let people do what they need to do. They're all his decisions. And my whole point to all this is you can't say all these moments when the record is flipped the other way, when it's 19-27, and say it's all his fault. And then when things are going bad, completely not say anything. Like you just said about the whole thing. Not say nothing.
Yeah.
Just everybody's just doing a great job. Monty McNair, Mike Brown, executive of the year, everything's doing great. Excuse me. This is the guy that is at the top. So I'm going to get
it can't only start at the top when it's bad.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, it starts at the top. Well, all right, cool. I think your overlying point is just keep the same energy.
Just keep. That's all I'm saying.
We say that pretty regularly on the show.
Hey,
keep the same energy.
This is a wild visual. Even that's my boy, Uncle V. That's my boy.
We know.
This is a wild visual right here from Gilbert.
Okay.
Uncle V going to be holding that trophy soon. Can you imagine that? Uncle V at center court of whatever NBA arena
with the 3-point championship trophy. I could see that. All-Star game MVP. I could see that. Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Coach of the year.
Opens the Louis Vuitton case.
Oh boy.
Gets
borrowed from Kenny's house.
Uncle V with the NBA Finals. Larry O'Brien joint. That's a wild visual.
Can you imagine Vivek doing the post-championship owners interview? I honestly don't think Vivek I don't think he'd do it. No. Mike, you do it. Monty, you do it.
You do it.
I don't think Vlade, as much as Vlade hasn't spoken like Vivek, sorry, on the record in how long?
It's been a minute. This summer he did that podcast. That was the first time I've really heard Vivek.
What podcast was it?
I think it was like Iguodala and
that's right. That's right.
Turner's
yeah.
Podcast.
That's right.
But to your point,
yeah,
that's the first time we had heard from Vivek in a story or on an interview. It felt like in years. So yeah, he's falling.
He ain't even at the front of everybody is like dying to know about the beam. Like whose idea was it? Like where did it come from? And Hunter wrote about that. And we'll talk to Hunter in a little bit. Vivek ain't out there talking about I created the beam. Like he ain't doing none of that stuff. Vivek, I brought the city together with a purple light. He's not doing none of that stuff.
My mom, we were at the game on Monday. My mom goes, "Oh wait, they're about to light the beam. Where Vivek? Is he going to light the beam?" He hadn't even done that. Vivek watches the game and bolts out of there after wins, everything. Like he low key. You talk about
James
Vivek.
used to say he disappears.
Yeah, he does.
Like you'll be talking, it'll be like Vivek, James, Mark Jones. James will turn to talk to Mark Jones and then turn back and Vivek is gone. Like me at a party. You have no idea. Just gone. No idea where he went. Didn't say goodbye to anybody. Just left. Kind of like that meeting we were in yesterday.
That was hilarious.
Kenny and I were in a a meeting with a lot of substance, and we're just kind of like standing, and then the two higher ups just turned and walked away from us and kept talking, and it was like, well, I guess the meeting's over.